Well, I wear an Audemars Piguet all the time, and my daily that I wear is approximately $90,000, and no one knows what it is. Everybody recognizes the Rolex, so most people won't know what's on your wrist. But the people that do recognize what is on your wrist are other wealthy, successful, and rich people. So when you get to a certain point in life, like maybe you're driving a Lamborghini, maybe you're driving a Rolls Royce, maybe you're driving a Ferrari, the equivalent of those cars when it comes to watches is Audemars Piguet. What's up, guys? My name's Chris Warrens, and I own 4 companies. I deal watches. I'm the founder of a nonprofit. I have real estate, and I'm the founder of Warrior Consulting, where I coach entrepreneurs internationally up to the 9-figure mark. And everything that I teach them, I am teaching you here for free. So buckle up and let's get into the show. All right, so today we are going to talk about why to buy my favorite watch brand, Audemars Piguet. Okay, number one, when it comes to Audemars Piguet, it is not a well-known looking timepiece. Number one, I'm going to say is because of stealth wealth. All right. Everybody recognizes a Rolex. And to be transparent, I think Rolex is cool, but Audemars Piguet is vastly better. And I don't know why I'm not wearing one right now shooting this show. The thing is, in comparison to a Rolex, everybody recognizes a Rolex. Not many people recognize an Audemars Piguet. So that's actually a really good thing, which leads us into the next 2 pieces to buy an Audemars Piguet. Number 2, people aren't going to know what's on your wrist or how much it's worth. How do I know this? Well, I wear an Audemars Piguet all the time, and my daily that I wear is approximately $90,000, and no one knows what it is. Everybody recognizes the Rolex, so most people won't know what's on your wrist. But the people that do recognize what is on your wrist are other wealthy, successful, and rich people. So when you get to a certain point in life, like maybe you're driving a Lamborghini, maybe you're driving a Rolls Royce, maybe you're driving a Ferrari, the equivalent of those cars when it comes to watches is Audemars Piguet, among a couple other brands, but no one recognizes it other than people that can't afford it. And those people that you do meet when it comes to recognizing an Audemars Piguet typically can open doors for you and or your business that you may have not known existed. Case in point, some of the most successful people I've ever bumped shoulders with wear Audemars Piguets. And when you roll up with an Audemars Piguet and they're wearing an Audemars Piguet, it's a sign you've both put in the serious work to wear 20, 30, 50, 100, $250,000 on your wrist. So that's why it's equally important that people don't recognize it, because the right people do. Number 3, it's a beautiful place to park your money. We call this the transfer of wealth. Let's say you're going to buy your first Audemars Piguet, and entry level into an Audemars is about $20,000. So you take your $20,000 in cash and you give it to your friendly watch dealer, and your friendly watch dealer takes that $20,000 in cash and he hands you your first Audemars Piguet. Well, what does that do? That takes your 20 grand and puts it on your wrist. The average ROI on an Audemars Piguet is 40%. So you put your cash on your wrist, it appreciates. And because we're talking about the transfer of wealth, let's say you get into a jam and you need that 20 grand out plus your interest. You take that Audemars Piguet off your wrist, you call the same guy you bought it from, and most likely he'll pay you very close, if not more, depending on the circumstances, for that Audemars. Or maybe you put it on eBay or Chrono 24, or worst case scenario, go to a pawn shop. You're going to get that cash right back out of your Audemars and put it back into your pocket where it came from. So the cash came from your pocket, goes on your wrist. You have a problem. You take it off your wrist, you sell it, take the cash, put it back in your pocket. And that's what we call the transfer of wealth. So why buy an Audemars Piguet? Well, outside of it being stealth wealth and it wearing like a gem, it's an international sign to other successful people that respect time that you've made it. And I assure you, for anyone listening that wants an Audemars or has an Audemars, they will agree. If you are into watches, I hope one day you get to experience it. That's why you buy an Audemars Piguet. Now, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. 99% of people watching this video are not subscribed, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button while you're there. I'll catch you next time.